not able to sleep.
Most of the things you said, in fact,
She might think I may want to report her.
Report her. She has nothing to report, I'm telling you.
What harnessing?
I don't make any money on here.
I'm here to prove to the whole world that you make money from TikTok. You keep telling lies about you making money off the media. Who the f*** you?
Abusuya na Asantewaa atimi keka na adwene akyerɛ Mercy na bɛn sɛ Mercy hwan kwan pɛ sɛ hu ne ND na dɔnko nua no a nansen a ɔne yɛboa Agyekum enya issues no ɔno na enye Asantewaa atimi aso esene so na bisa sɛ OPK adenti na Asantewaa atimi aso esene so mesrew anse bekomu no no me subscribe atim no so na watimi so ahya mo bi so ensa atimi aka bi sɛ be yafo ba bia ebetimi ama won so ensa atimi aka bi yenko asem na nkasem na enne ni nansa na ehu sa Asantewaa be yesa be throw some shade de ma Lady Mercy a ono wa America ni nua ne NDA na donko na be hu ne ye pa sem lady na obebisa ho se na Asantewaa gay wo waka wa se woni Agyekum Francis na nya wo de wo kefa ho ben but abusuama we mfi yenko asem na nkasem ade nti Asantewaa be so be kai atam Asantewaa enyimye a wo kwa akọwo no or have some issues concerning more mojena wo nurses for no mojena wo ne no na Asantewaa edi esun eba yenhwe sa video no.
So I don't know when you guys are going to watch this, but I just had a very terrible experience with a supposed nurse assistant. Okay, someone that is supposed to like assist my nurse, take care of me. Here, I'm in so much pain right now, and then I needed to like get out of my bed and then go use the washroom because like they have taken out the catheter from me, so now I need to like walk to the washroom. But getting out of my bed was like very difficult for me. So I was on the phone with my man, and then the phone is on a tripod and I'm in bed, so I call my nurse on the phone right here. Okay, they have like a helpline that you can call, but then it looks like my nurse was busy. I called and her assistant picked, and then the assistant walks up here and I'm just waiting for her to hold my hand just so I get out of the bed. And I wasn't even getting what she was trying to do. Like, I mean, to me, I've never experienced a racist. Like, I've never had an experience with a racist, so I wasn't even getting it. I wasn't getting what she was trying to do. She's just standing at like one end, like the entrance of the door, and like talking to me. Then I tell her I want to get out of the bed because I'm in pain. My abdomen. I needed to pass gas, and then the gas wasn't coming out of my tummy. Okay, so like the gas is like packed onto my abdomen and it's not coming, and I can't push, and I want to pee, and I'm in so much pain, and I needed her to like she should just hold my hand. She kept sanitizing her hands and sanitizing her hands, and she sanitized her hands for God knows how long, and I was still in pain. She didn't touch me. She didn't want to touch me. She didn't touch my hand. Then she gets close to the bed and she starts pushing. She was heading me because pushing my neighbor top. She kept my ass here, and I told her to just hold my hand. Let me just put my legs down and get out of the bed. I just needed that support. She says I should hold the bed. I'm like, if I can hold the bed, I won't call my nurse. If I can get down just by holding the bed, I need to like shift my body. She didn't want to touch my body, and I've had like sweet people around me. I've had lovely people around me. They've just been sweet, and I've never had this terrible experience before, especially not on a random day. Like, I actually needed help, and my nurse was busy, and I didn't even know. It was this morning that I realized I couldn't sleep the whole night because I was thinking she might think I may want to report her, and so she might want to harm me or my baby. So I've just been traumatized. I'm not able to sleep. My eyes were just wide open throughout the night till morning, and I can't fathom it. It's so bad. She was treating me like I'm smelling, like I'm rubbish. She didn't touch me. I was crying. She left me and walked away. My man was on the phone with me the whole time, and I can't even pick the phone again because she placed the tripod somewhere else. Now I'm lying in the bed and I'm talking to my man, and the phone is there. I can't even pick the phone up. Like I was saying, everybody has been so nice to me. They have just been sweet to me. They are just sweet people. Like the whites, they are just sweet. I don't know. Some of them can be like this. Like, I've never had such an experience before, and I'm so heartbroken right now. My brother wasn't around. There was nobody around to like help me get out of bed. I had to. She left me in a weird position because she had pushed the bed for it to come up. So I had to hang on in here and be in a weird position till my nurse got the chance, and it took forever for my nurse to come. I was crawling on the floor and all of that. Like, it was so bad. So bad. Such a bad experience. I don't pray anybody goes through that because it's so bad, guys.
Nti saa video wei na lady no mercy no nso ehu ya ɔde ɛho mmuaye nso de bra Asantewaa kyerɛ sɛ de na Asantewaa ka no bebree na enye ne kora nye sa ne koto wɔ America. Yɛnkɔ hwɛ ne reply ɔde ma Asantewaa asa that time no.
Video. Asantewaa what TikTok. A posti video. Na video no say obi a mistreating no our hospital, and she feels like it was a racial she's saying say nipa ne dey racist ni ade. You know, racism is real, and things like that, no. It is who he feels it knows it. And you know, I'm not saying say we are going to clarify certain things that she said in the video. We were not there, but her account of what happened in the video, no. And we are not in any way, shape, or form saying say nipa no what she's saying, you know, is not true, and I said nipa no why on your racist, and I said whatever. But as Asantewaa in Sama Okan, you know, and as people we work in the hospital, no, her own words is what we're going to use to explain certain things for people to understand, because the video is going viral and we just need to clarify certain things. We were not there. Obi timi kokun obi. Yeni ho but omo timi the evidence. It has almost the evidence no be. It has almost timi the evidence na nipa ne present no. Ebe condemn a sentence nipa no ana evidence no omo ka say nipa no evidence ni is sufficient into go. First of all, baby ama your midwife. Nti baby ama enim pa. Yes, I adwuma labor and delivery that. And I mean so not just a nurse. I've also been the patient of C-section 3 times. And you know, I just want to give an overview, and then we will all give, you know, we will all explain things. Like I said, we are not saying say what she's saying is true or is not true. But in some kind of person maybe I say. First of all, here so we are C-section, okay? The moment you fall in if you they want you to start getting up and ambulating. Remember, I explaining the importance of that. Secondly, they are hitting me power as I'm not kind say, lady no, or say na the nurse are busy. Okay? Say America has a so call bill and I say offer call bill now depending on the kind of unit that we use. Say CNN never responding most times. And I mean depending on ICU there nurses but say it's a message flow, CNN never responding, CNN respond there. Now say okay say oh I want water. The CNN never go fancy now. But okay say you are in pain now. The CNN will come and tell the nurse patient in room 203 say oh pain. Na nurse no were attending. And no ya na nurses no bibia na ye jumping. Dependent, like I said, and yet telemetry, and yet depending on the acuity of the window. C-section, okay, is a procedure. All right, C-section is a procedure. For Christ's sake, C-section is not a brain surgery. A procedure. My 3. All right, and very painful. Even when boy cry is painful because core, abdomen, and pam, oh yeah, bibia, yeah. Can cry at the same, and at the core of your body, you phone, ye chat na ya pump. It is very painful. So I understand Asantewaa was in pain. According to the video now posted na also, or say or friend na yesine nurse are busy. Na not a person or sorry call so, and also a person or town say bibisa, which is very important. Okay, and then. I say, aid in the no, aid in the and she also said, she was on the phone with her partner was a den. I don't know, say a video phone and a video call and I say an audio call. What people don't understand is that HIPAA, okay, HIPAA, that Portability Act now a protected way no. It doesn't only protect patients, it also protects healthcare workers. It is a hospital. Now the video and now audio now phone swap. There is the moment I over for help on you have to hang up. You cannot be on your phone as also see tripod so say a video say now we record you and we have all seen we are not saying say men take a video take a video. But the moment the doctor steps in the room, the moment the nurse steps in the room, the moment the healthcare worker stepping in the room, your video has to stop. Because we don't want to be in your video. We don't want to be in your video. People are almost the nurses near maybe they have a contract. What is it, honey? Grandma Messi is outside. You want to go say hello to her? MJ, I'm only doing 30 minutes live, please. Whatever it is, you guys sort it out. Go. Okay. I'm Ampacho Casa Meba. MJ, you had that. Rocky, first of all.
Yes, twice away.
We are doing only 30 minutes. We are doing something very important. Rocky, go get it. All right. So, I'll see. I was on the phone with my partner. So my partner was my lover was a one whoever she was on the phone with. And the person was in the room, you are still on the phone. You need help that bad. Why are you still on the phone? When the moment somebody responds to the call and they come in, the phone has to go off. Because you are not, even if uni nipa kasachewa or recording nipa voice and the other person they are listening. Oh, sorry. Intino. Aha nti se Ghana untimi nkotwa obia enim emfa mba wo video mu untimi record obia voice emfa mba wo video mu without the person's consent. We don't do that here in America. We don't do that. I don't have any personal against it, but we don't do that. Okay? When they are not in the room, you could do your video and do your whatever. But you don't do that when you have called for help and somebody is there to help you and you are still on the phone. You don't do that. Secondly, okay, say, emia bed, no. Or say, or sanitizing inside, which is a good thing if you ask me. And secondly, no, or say, aid, no, emia bed, no, or mia bed next to the sense, as not omia, no, we're squeezing the there is a reason why in this day and age, they are spending a lot of money on hospital beds like that. Beds like that, it is built to help not just the patient, but also the healthcare worker. Sisiano, obienwa, or bending over, reach out to patients, a pager patient bill. Because you have to understand, say, on who pager obi, who so be why say, sometimes if you are not careful, obe damage wechi. And so we a healthcare worker, na say who pager obi, na say who bu wechi, they are going to do a lot of investigation. They're gonna ask you, did you use your assistive devices? We have so many assistive devices because they are trying to prevent healthcare workers bad body mechanism. In hospital beds now, they are all abrochi how my in such a way say yetimi ya na ya yourself na wo shemu say yetimi kwa ya ma wo gina ho. Okay, the reason why we spend this car say they want to make it easy for the patient and especially the healthcare worker. Yempese obia be so obi mu I just nkrofo mu ye bed ridden. Nkrofo mu ye bed ridden kwa no. They have nyoma bebre ya dey transfer omo and we have 2 assists. Hold on. All right, okay, nobody is using anything now. Give it to me. Guys are fixing it right now. What is your problem? I can go after. Go after. So they are not spending all that money. I would never pull or carry anybody. Yes, I will never I won't page patient. Yes, the only time I won't say me patient. It means that there is another person and we are doing on a count of 3. Then we swing the patient. Nobody, patients in their homes, they have hospital bed. The moment I go to the home and I determine patients not getting in and out of bed, a problem, no, I'm putting in a request for hospital bed. Why am I getting a hospital bed and kicking the patient off the queen size bed, the king size luxury bed? It's because they can't get in and out of the bed so easily. The aid na me na alcohol no obi abrewa na oye HH no or the so pager patients no as a so no sorry. We don't do that in America anymore. So you have the hospital bed which will help. So what, according to Asantewaa, what she says, lady nimia bed, nisana bed, that is how we transfer patients in her hospital. Tom, that is how we do it. So it will make it easier for you to get out of bed. So you take the remote, you put the head of the bed from lying position to sitting position. Who sitting we are? And panimuno yawo tokrobi wo na yama wesom, okay? Yama wesom we are. Then she tells you to slide one of your right leg out with your left one holding your IV pole or IV pole no. Now slide the second one up. Now put the pressure on the bed rail no and get up. Nobody carries anybody in America unless you say we are bed ridden. Into no sa esuna o suna and crofo and so no madam, it doesn't hold any water. I have had member C-section. Before that, I am not before that me a C-section. Me a fibroid surgery, so my 3 surgeries. Nobody hold anybody, nobody carries anybody. The moment they take the Foley out, no, you are on your own. They will guide you. They're not going to leave the room because the possibility of you falling down is high. So they teach you how to transfer from bed to standing position to ambulate. Because we surgery we don't really care about the pain. That is why are you on PCA. The PCA now also a deliver pain medication. No, it is time. The pain need there when your surgery so we do with some pain, there will be pain. But to say now on person so I wanted somebody to touch me. There are people who America is the safest place to have. You don't really need anybody to be there with you. You don't need anybody to be there with you because whatever you need, they will provide it for you. Opa, America ha, men fa bibianko, fa empty, just go to the hospital. They will give you diaper, they will give a colony clothes, they will give we a social worker, donation at amount. We have everything in the hospital. We got everything in the hospital. And you know, she was emotional. Yes, I understand. But I just want to clarify the fact that their aid in the year, the aid didn't do anything wrong. However, I wasn't there. Me name aid in an affect. Said they are not any other channel. Me name aid in the skin color or anything, so I can't tell. But from her own words, no, you don't go to the hospital and put the phone on a tripod and be Amma, please. Amma, please take it. Just take it because Diana Jess, I'll go back to work.
The little that I was saying is like you said, you even having a tripod then also no, mama no HIPAA. It doesn't only protect you, the patient, also no, so you can't record her without her you can't say her consent.
Yeah.
Sometimes no, so obi be wukra will labor and delivery normal police camera. We tell them to put it away.
Yeah.
It is for her to walk in there, what setting up camera and say people also will record you and put you on the internet. Only they are also your motive.
Yes.
So maybe she's standing at the edge of the bed, not to come into that tripod.
Yes.
Into or protective or no one granted. Means so I've had 2 C-sections. Yeah, your C-section, you almost pull it out fully catheter another first timer. Yeah, as a still my wujina honum, I'm walking to the
And
to the bathroom.
yes. Me try one yeah no we am so much for falling in shame no that the patients I mean yes sir.
You know, yeah, walk you to the bathroom. After you walk you to the bathroom, now we're back in your bed, you know. It was so ubefa dependent, say and let me differentiate when I am PCA versus when I am PCA. Yeah, PCA when we put you under general anesthesia. That's when they will give you PCA for 48 hours post surgery. If you 24 hours scramble post surgery. But say your mouth anesthesia na your mouth spinal you don't go on a PCA. Yeah, you fully catheter and everything. And even while you're on the PCA, you person ube you will still have your fully catheter. I'm a little way to correct me on that. But say your mouse spinal and I say unya a year
Yeah, go
regional.
ahead. Amma will clarify those things. Say Amma
Yes, unya regional. They take the foley catheter out. You are on your own walking. That's why you have to take your Percocet. You have to take your pain medicine to manage the pain. C-section is no joke. But also, no, if they baby you around now, you sit in the bed, you're gonna end up with complication. You know, and
Blossom.
I know she was emotional. Secondly, I think that she needed somebody to be there my man, or say my man, and I or making some accusations, so I only careful. Talking about say you were scared because you thought that the nurse will harm you and your
That is
baby
an
at night
excuse.
time. No, America it doesn't rarely. Or no, on the line or on the license are all protected. I didn't think or baby or baby in that room. But so that's my little 2 cents. I think she was doing it out of emotion and I hope so she says she's fine now. So Mama yenye cognizant and ye krubia sonenimra and those beds they were made for those purposes. Nobody is gonna because body mechanism is one of the things inside your training at nursing school, you know. So when you're careful, then
Yes,
you
if
end
you
up with
injure
back.
yourself, yes.
You end up with back injury.
Yeah,
And
because if you injure yourself, now retirement soon, now what's not fair? Who is gonna pay you? So they
one
wanna
person,
you did.
yeah, one person is not going to try to get you out of bed. Now, ube injure the back. What's going to happen to them? So that's the whole purpose of having those beds. There were different positions. Trandelenburg, there were one, 95. You have your core belt, you know. So it's very far fetched.
But the most important question is that who is paying the bills? Is it us? Am I?
Let's leave it here.
Oh, okay. And your Medicaid bill. Oh, okay, okay. And most
Okay, let's leave. Strike it out.
likely and only evidence.
Objection.
Objection over. Okay, sustain. Okay, Mpamucho, I know they are most striking and unfair. Jury, disregard the part that I said who is paying the bill. No, jury, may the jury please disregard that part. Ama.
Objection overruled. No. Okay, so what is this issue? 12 hours. You make it that. This year, they don't really use this. Now, some original block, general, we are not my abdominal block. It's a PC and cry. We rarely use it. And after C-section, yeah, now Tylenol Motrin every 6 hours, either Rodol or Motrin for the first 24 hours, and then after 24 hours, Tylenol Motrin, and then we do have the Oxy in
Mama
between.
tramol. Mama tramol bill. Mama
No,
bill.
no, and then first 24 hours, it's diluted every 6 hours.
Okay. Okay.
12 hours after C-section, your baby catheter no. Okay, so 1 month in the first 12 hours, you have a risk for DVT, which is a blood clot. You have a risk for pneumonia. Mobility, when heal fast, this is your rapid surgery, what. Into before surgery, cry about sugar drink within 2 hours before the surgery. So that by day 2 after C-section, coffee. Well, first walk, we will teach you how to get out of bed. Into na bed, no. Nipa no kwejina on the video no ka say Nimpa no was giving her instructions, but no ntiase.
Yes.
Or
We
my
talking because
instructions
we are talking based on her video. Nyama on one kasa kind. We don't have anything personal against her. Me no.
and gas pain is very, very painful. And okay, makes me ready to shoulder. The only thing you can do to get rid of gas pain and also ability. And when you're gas pain, your mouth pain medication, yeah, even if you take it away,
I'm a patch. Okay, gas pen. I was just say, as I said, a tan a tan ye in here. That's all Nancy now.
a time one time, a bear we are. We are bear we are, my a yaw no better or so the cranny cheer there. What betty
But Becky, yes, me my experience with them. Who am Jam?
and sa a yaw no. Your mouth will draw heaven. Ever bring some Jim Crana, and take his a yaw no away until say, or better.
Now then,
Inti ambulation a very very important. Internet is your my policy. 12 hours. When you have complication with or bladder, in 12 hours you have to get out of bed. 12 hours it was so fit in pem. And omo inti adeɛ na assistant no man instruction say pushy bed ne na push no now I set it up and then now what turn on now you see we wait on side rows na and now whole na show na ebe help you ama wasɔre nipa no ɔso mu atwe no wobɛsrɛ nipa no akyi and then at the end of the day no why na ɛde no bɛkɔ hospital
I'm
wohu a
fighting his shoulder. Or chin, me do to avoid
yeah
those lawsuits. No, you can't be catching patient like that. I will be in so be more.
ɔbɛma wo instruction yɛse all along na ogyina hɔ ɔhwɛ wo ohu wo strength any weakness, and then now we're focusing on that. Now we how to help you. But okay, say, okay, memo what nasi, maybe at nasi for 3 minutes, so that sorry, when feel it, when you swim below, and now when feel it dizzy, now feel say, as an impano, uchiro, and now time wa. Yes, you are not being fair to Nipana or Shono. And secondly, and thirdly, fourthly, you don't need a nurse to ambulate Obi. PCA, PTA, DNA, Eyomejuma, Ombetimi Abuao with ambulation because the stress or stress is and then the nurse are you busy. The nurse are you busy. So
Yeah,
that
it's not like
task no, you don't need
yes,
nurse to help you
my
ambulate.
nurse was busy. My nurse was busy. If you needed to ambulate, you don't need a nurse to ambulate. That's what the texts are there for.
Nurse will only get you out of, well, even sometimes the piece the CN no, the nurse will get you your first time you're getting out of bed, because we have to make sure say you are stable. Until you fall in area, your first time out of the bed, the nurse will come and dangle you and stand you up with the tech. In 2 years, then you need to walk you to the bathroom, back to the bed. That's it. You are on your
Even
own.
use the peri-bar to wash your vagina after they take the Foley off. If they
Yeah.
haven't cleared you for shower, they will do that. So that was not your first ambulation, Sissy. That you can, and I make I say the evidence. We will only use evidence because we were not there, and these are procedures that we follow. But as to whether somebody was being so racist to the extent that you think that they putting the head of the bed up, no, they squeezing you in. Madam, they were not squeezing you in. That is how we transfer patients. These days, nkurɔfo bi wɔ hɔnom a wɔn back pain dadaada woha yi wɔn wɔ adwuma mu a wɔn sɛ I broke my back na wɔn akɔtena nti no sisi ano adwumayɛfoɔ no so adwuma ɔna no so wɔn ahu yansa wokɔ complain sɛ wɔanya back pain wɔanya injury nti wɔntumi mpagya wɔn mu a they are going back to your records sɛ wɔnni any accident history biara ɛnyɛ wɔ old chronic pain bi na wɔde baba bɛhyɛ yɛn ababa bɛgye yɛ sika akɔtena fie sɛ wɔn pɛ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ adwuma. And secondly, did you use body mechanism? They teach us how to use proper body mechanism. Proper body mechanism is we don't do that anymore. We don't do that anymore. We use transfer belts. We use two people. We don't do that in the hospital anymore. The only time we are doing that, we have two people. You are using the gauge belt. You are using assistive devices. Patients, or hemiplegic. Hemiplegia means half of the body paralyzed and in knee surgery, they go into their bone to replace a knee, a hip. 2 hours, they are on the unit ambulating because they are discharged the next day. C-section, skin to fat to organ. Then they suture it. Is it painful? Hell yes, I've had 3 C-sections, so I know. But nobody went into your bone. Even when they go into people's hip, they replace their hip. They are walking because the next day they are discharging them from way to go home. When they come home, the physical therapy is going the next day. You're discharging patient from NYU, and the next day it could be a case maybe another physical therapy now or be money pananante. We care about the pain, but we don't care about the pain because udi pain nature. Why do you be say? Ain't Sister Asantewaa, American Ghana favorite TikToker. We all love you, but if you want to make accusation, we just want to tell you, say, there are some of the things that you said that the person didn't do anything wrong. The person did not do anything wrong. I watched the video, most of the things you said. In fact, will be say we need help. Nani pane bebano. Me, if I walk in your room as a patient, now what's the phone swap? I will say, shut the phone off or call me back when you finish your phone call. I don't even want my breath, my homie and my homie, to appear in your video or whoever you are talking to. I don't. I'm allergic to that. So if you need help, the moment the person entered the room, you were supposed to tell your partner, say, the nurse is here, I'll call you back. The phone was mounted on a tripod, and the tripod was there. And he also said you were able to crawl on the floor. Yeah, your C-section, you were able to go on the floor, but you couldn't get up. Come on. I watch a lot of forensic files in CSI, and Law and Order. You were able to go on the floor to grab the phone, but you couldn't get up from lying to sitting position, holding your IV and the bed rail, but you were able to go on the floor. And when we said the reason why we're doing this, thousands and thousands of people are there chastising, report her. She has nothing to report, I'm telling you. With all due respect, she has nothing to report because the aide will say more than what she's saying. She was able to go on the floor. She was able to go on the floor, but she couldn't get up from lying to standing, sitting to standing position. When the bed was put in a sitting position, she was able to, she has so much pain, but she was able to go on the floor, bend over to grab a phone. Thank you, Amma. Thank you, Jess. Ya betretre asemu. Ya mebufo. Enti ya tretre mu ewie no. Munko back na munko hwe video no. But ya pese ya tre me say. Ya nka say racism eni ho no. Racism ewo ho pa. Racism ewo ho pa. But before you make that accusation, before you come put a camera on your face and cry for public sympathy no. We just want to make sure say and some now all can be what they are laughable. That is the truth of the fact of the matter of the situation. And some people all can. If we put 2 and 2 together, 2 plus 2 is supposed to be 4, but all the other 3. You're short 1. 1, no, we don't know where it is. But next time you are in a hospital here in America, when you call for help and they come, first of all, don't go mount a tripod in your hospital room. You don't go. The moment anybody comes and they see that you are constantly on the phone making video, we are not saying you can't use the video, but the moment somebody comes in, you have to shut that off. Because you want to trend. None of the healthcare workers there want to trend. So, asem said the declare say some can say what court. But when asem say and I can say
Mistrial.
And the asem no a mistrial. But actually, asem no a mistrial. It is a me no ankasa video no ka for delete. To be honest with you, it doesn't look good.
She's saying, we're cashing out.
That video does not look good. First of all, I'm a psych nurse. The tears and the is so over, like, you know, there was Rocky, not the video you're saying. Look, she experienced something, but whatever she's saying that she experienced, no, and she wants to make it look like the nurse was racist, no, it's not true. She should report it. She should have reported it. That is if you are paying the bills. You report case if you are paying the bills.
Hey, I've been a mess.
Mamenka.
Meg, hold them, say, uncle.
Oh, yeah, me pamucho mo ya mu bisa silent na de bia we Red Bull no. Mo ma me ncheche mo nkyere mo. Me wo migraine. You can say migraine na. Me wo 80 pain, 80 paye. Okay? Na I know na the only time eba pa when manum coffee, caffeine. It doesn't matter what kind of caffeine. Okay, I'm coming. Ain't no me say me sorry na me num coffee me nya me migraine. Say manum coffee I will get it after 2-3 o'clock. Sa migraine no sa etipaya no ofa eduro bi a enko. I just say bi a nom coffee. And you know, usually no nti me nom coffee pa. Me nyimu nya had that problem and neurologist say betimi anom 2 cups of coffee a day. Inti anopa no se me nom coffee a ewia no instead of say me nom coffee bi na me dey aye no Red Bull because of caffeine. I know that it's not good, but if I don't drink it and I'm coffee, I'll have a headache. It doesn't respond to anything. So this is now good. But some man myself no coffee. Into more the way I'm bisami. A moon check into me that must into no the court is adjourned. I into no. You bet she be on why. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Nti response a Mercy itimi edima Asantewaa asa that time na okowo na o encounter sa issue no. Nti se na Asantewaa bona to yedin etwen se asembeba nansen ya na wa menim se wo ho wati bi. Ledwe sorry se o soretia yeboa Agyekum or soretia no keka ne ho nsem se de o kan yiska na wo pe ne all of that Ghana for timi aso esi no so pan yi na ho na Asantewaa se aha wo mabo ato ho mabo ato ho na o de ho aba on the way sitie na busua watutu bia mana nkasa issue some words ame krame ntimi nka yenko timfri Asantewaa na nkasa no.
MJ Rock My World. Is that what your name is? MJ Rock My World, something like that, right? Auntie Nana Donko's sister. Auntie NDA's little sister. Say after me that it is time. You remember very well when I came to have my baby in America and I was kind of maltreated by a racist. And I thought it was so thoughtful of me to alert my followers and make an awareness video that if you ever find yourself going to have a baby, you make sure there is somebody beside you at all times. This was me in the labor room, dying, and I made this video to create awareness. And what did you do? MJ Rock My World, you as a fellow woman tried everything you could to shut me up. You tried to make me die in silence. You tried to make it look like America Hospitals is being run by angels of the Lord and that every health worker that was there was or is a saint, right? Like I said, it is time. You know why I didn't reply you? Because it wasn't the right time, and now is the time, okay? You know why I say it is time? Because I never saw the need to give you that unnecessary attention till today, that I want to prove to the whole world that you always make it look like you are not for the money. You always make it look to the public that you do not want the attention, but you actually do. You made me, myself, my followers, and the whole world know that you earn 6 figures in America. And so you do not want the fame, you do not want the money. Which brings us to the main point of this video. I, Asantewaa, have always been waiting for this particular right time. And for someone like me, I really do have that patience. Even if it's going to take the whole time, the whole year, if it's going to take decades, I will reply you when the need be, and the time is now. So yeah, now to the main point of this video. You, MJ Rock, made it known to the whole world that and you unprovoked from nowhere went to attack somebody that teaches. Yebo Agyekum is teaching, but you unprovoked attacked him and even had the effrontery to call him out that he is using us to make money. Who the fuck do you think you are? Because you are also making money off TikTok yourself. And we both use America TikTok. Yes. And you had to go to the extent of trying your possible best to prove to us that you had to type it, that I don't make money here. You had to go and type it. The craft's chest today. I'm shaking, guys. I am so mad right now. You, MJ Rock My World, you are trying to prove to the whole world that you do not need money. You do not, you know they need the attention, but you actually do. Like, I'm shaking right now. I should never meet you in physical like this. I'm shaking. I'm here to prove to the whole world that you make money from TikTok. And with you bragging to me and the whole world that you make 6 figures, for someone like you, I doubted that you actually are trying every possible means to make money off TikTok. I didn't want to believe, because for someone now who make it 6 figures there, ade a mede beto so ama o ma hwe de wo join this program ne yeden e wa TikTok ya ye jeje TikTok coins no wo kan ye ho sa e peden wo wumpo. You're calling someone out that the person wants to, if your boy Agyekum Francis wants to make money off us, what is wrong with that? Oh dear, you can make money from us and lie to the people. And they say you don't need the money when you actually do. I'll prove to them that you make money off us, because menewo you use America TikTok. So I know which programs you are on. You mean na programs are ye also in yeska monetized account. I'll show them. Why are you on TikTok's live incentive program? Why are you there? For somebody that earns 6 figures, why are you there? Because for your big sister, Auntie Nana Donko, she has admitted that she makes money on social media. So she's well known for making money on social media. But for you, you keep denying, you keep telling lies about you making money off the media. Who the fuck do you think you are? You can make money and lie to the people, but somebody do not have the right to do that? If we Ghanaians, we even want to empty our accounts for your boy Agyekum Francis, who the fuck are you to come and tell us what to do with our monies? Who the fuck do you think you are? Who the fuck? Hello? Hey ma'am, in your next life, learn how to talk to people. You know what I mean? Me, yantete me say obi be count pet sorry, nakopo. No. The right time will bring itself. You see how you have fell into my palm like this, and I'm rolling you like a football. Make two about buying say, now if you buy a wall, no one be buffon. The same way, if you kick a ball to the wall, it will bounce back to you. That is what is actually happening to you right now. You talk anyhow, you talk as if the whole world belongs to you. Who the fuck do you think you are, ma'am? Guys, she makes money off the media, and here is a proof. Okay, she has a link that when you tap on and then go live, she's going to make money from the live that you are going. She's actually on a program. You know, we have Creator Fan program, we have Work with Others, we have TikTok's live incentive program. And I've been seeing the link on her page most of the times, but I have just been thinking out loud why she's lying about link never hearing. 6-figure maker. What is the link doing there? Let's not see the link over there again, okay? Because she said you do not make money off TikTok. So today I came with receipt to show the whole world that you actually make money off TikTok. So I don't know why now you have to go and type, oh, dear, I don't make money on TikTok. I don't make money. Nah. Say your boy Agyekum now on bomba live with that. When he say he's making money. Or making money off your car. Oh, how they say? What how they say? Next time, I'm not going to come for you like this. Next time, it won't be so cool like this. We'll meet again. We definitely will meet again. Okay? Bye, guys. Bye for now.
Bye guys, bye for now. There is a banter between Asantewaa and Mercy, NDA sister, and ama Asantewaa timide ho mmuaye de aba. Kyerɛ wadwen comment section ase, oni Asantewaa ya adwene sɛ watimi de atoa no watwen ama mepem ode aba na so hu sɛ na hu hia atwam na yɛsɛ nkɔfo gete. We hope gates on subscribe ya. No me subscriber team no so dey baby for ba on start everything aka. Yakramo.